Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Anno 1800. So don't worry, yes, Solaris is picking back up, but I was invited to the closed beta, the limited weekend-only release of the closed beta for this game. And you know what? I've been looking at the Anno series for ages. I mean, this is a venerable series that has been going on for ages, and I criminally have not actually played an Anno game before. So I decided, you know what, let's take this opportunity to rectify that. Let's dive into Anno, the latest and greatest. Thank you very much, Ubisoft, for the press key. And yeah, let's see what there is to see and take it for a spin, shall we? Now, I've played through a little bit, just random town, you know, on tutorial mode, just to learn some of the basics. But by no means, this is no strategy and tactics. This isn't the final version anyway, so I couldn't really give you any balance or tactical advice. This is just me going through it. So, let's dive in. The idea is that, well, this is the 1800s, and yeah, we are the governor, mayor, ruler of an island in the New World, and we got to build up our settlement. So, let's see here. Yes, less guidance. I did my first couple of test runs on more guidance, so I'll be the guidance for you if you're curious about what's going on here. Now, for our people here, I don't know how you unlock some of these people. Might be with the full version of the game. But from what I've seen, all of these different portraits, these are not just static portraits. They're fully voiced and whatnot. So I think after going through a tactical review that this individual is the correct option. I mean, think about it. You've got the monocle of power. You've got his face strategically separated top to bottom. That's, you know what? This guy knows how to rule a colony. This guy talks about, or just screams, 1800s colonial governor. So we're going to go with him. Let's see. For our emblem, no, I don't need the colonial Starbucks icon. What's a good one? How about this? The monocle. The monocle. It's a perfect fit. Yellow. He's not envious. He's not green with envy. He sees money. And for his name, well, I was pondering going through some of my old ones, but you know what? Let's come up with something new. This guy just says, Lord Cobbler. Yes, Lord Cobbler. Let us begin. Now, again, this is literally my very first Anno game, but I'm always wary about playing on the easiest difficulty of anything, because that can kind of teach you bad habits. So I'm going to start out right in the middle of the road here. 50,000 starting capital, average world and islands, average minerals, average fertility, half construction refunds, and cost for building relocation. Now, for our opponents here, well, actually, yeah, this actually works out pretty well. We've got a 1-star, a 2-star, and a 3-star. From what I can tell, this is this kind of dictates what who your rivals are and how much of a pain in the butt they are to deal with. So you get someone who's like friendly, and then you got someone who's got to stick up her rear end, and then someone in the middle. So you know what? Yeah, let's go with that. We need an easy neighbor, a hard neighbor, and a middle of the road neighbor. Let us begin. This is technically a real-time game, and actually not real-time. It's real-time without pause. I mean, yes, you can pause by going to the menu, but you can't actually do stuff. So this normally ventures into my zone of discomfort, and actually probably the reason why I haven't picked up the other Anno games. But this isn't StarCraft. This is not 200 APM fast twitch micro reflex, you know, unit microing insanity. I wouldn't go anywhere near the game if it was that. No, it is of a slow enough pace, especially on regular speed, that we can do things and think things out logically and sensibly. Now, let's see what we got here. Not a lot of town space here. My island here is kind of chunked up. Like we got space for a nice town over here. In fact, I'm almost tempted to start my town over here. As far as I can tell, there's no penalty for having your town be really far inland. So, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I mean, you do need to hook everything up, but there's no, like, walking distance or walking penalty or stuff like that. The only thing I can tell is that there's a, there's a cost to actually building your stuff, to all the roads and whatnot, but it's still minimal compared to our starting credits here. So, hey, why not? So, let's start the town in the middle of the road here. Nice little, in a dank river valley, if you will. Marketplace is the first thing you need. This is basically how everyone gets everything, all their goods. This is thankfully not a walker sim. You don't need to worry about. You don't need to lay your roads out hoping that somebody. You don't have to worry about your town going south because somebody didn't take a left. So, thank you. Thank you, Anno. Now, for our residences, we need to put these down. These will obviously hold our people who are, at the moment, just going to be farmers. And, you know what I'm thinking? Building layouts. I have no idea if this is a good layout or not, but I'm going to go back to my, not my Banished roots, but my SimCity for the SNES roots. And you know what? I'm going to make a donut block with these. Why not? Why the heck not? Good old donut block. Those are always a good starting point until I understand more about the mechanics. Speaking of Banished, though, let's give this an appropriate name. Our town here.
That fish pie smells good-lush.
What was it? Oh yeah, Ficklewood. Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? What's your problem with wood? Is wood a... no? Fickle? Fick? Fick. What does fick mean? Hang on. What the fick does fick mean? Okay, here we are. According to Merriam-Webster, a generalization in physiology which states that blood flow is proportional to the difference in concentration of a substance in the blood as it enters and leaves an organ, and which is used to determine cardiac output from the difference in oxygen concentration in blood before it enters and after it leaves the lungs. What? What? Game? Game. What? No, I'm not calling it Flemsburg. Alright, fine. You know what, game? I tried to name my town something wholesome and innocent, but you had to bring the topic of vulgarity into the conversation. So you want vulgarity? Fine, let's push it to the limits. Yeah, that's not... There you go. Enjoy, game. I hope you're happy. Right then, back to the task at hand here. Let's see here. We want a small warehouse. This is going to be sort of our main distributor of goods here. Not to the townspeople, but just more industrially. I guess we could put the warehouse down here, because this is gonna be like our industrial section here. This is gonna be all our residences. Right. I think we need. Oh yes, we need timber. Yeah, we're gonna want to put it like way in the back here. You want to kind of coat this area, and actually, this kind of hugs the contours of that quite nicely. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do that, and then we could probably have room for another one over here. And obviously, you do need to smush some of the trees for that, but we should be in good shape. Alright, let's get some timber going. Yeah, right about here should be fine. That's how we get more of our wood going here. Oh yeah, we also start out with a ship. And this is a pretty big and powerful ship, although we're not going to be doing too much with it at the early game. But what we can do is it does start with some timber, steel, and weapons aboard, which we now, having built our warehouse, can put aboard here. That's more like it. Alright, I think we need a few more. We got 28 excess people here. I'm trying to remember what the trigger is for the next phase. We probably just need another round of housing here, honestly, because it might seem like we have a lot of excess workers. We're going to use them up quite quickly here. They will be employed quickly. And that's the other thing. There's no, like, they don't have to commute to work. So the fact that, you know, their stuff's on the other side of this bridge, as long as they can draw a path there, they're fine. As far as I can tell. Again, I don't know all the under-the-hood mechanics of this game. Alright, so now we've unlocked a few more buildings here. We got the fishery, which means we now can get our people some food. And this is going to be necessary here. Can I... Free coast. Oh, I've kind of just smushed this entire coastline, haven't I? Well, that's not ideal. And yet you're okay building it there. Alright, whatever, game. Get off. No, I don't want a farmer's residence. Alright, let's see. So we've got 75 farmers, 35 of which are unemployed, which is, I mean, there's no, as far as I can tell, there's nothing bad about unemployment intrinsically. It's just, you know, people that aren't doing something useful. It's not like they start causing problems. Again, as far as I know. Alright, so, and our income is draining, but again, we're small. We're not expected to make the big bucks just yet. Let's speed things up just a smidge. Yeah, we've got our two things here. We've got you. We could actually double up our timber. That actually, I might want to do that. Yeah, we don't want to overlap these two. But if we put you down here... hook you up to the road. Now, as far as you, so you spit out wood every 15 seconds and you create a timber every 15 seconds. So it's 1-to-1 on these.
Milestone.
So we do want another timber factory going here. We'll centralize them. Alright, so now we've got a bunch more stuff that we got to worry about here. And we're probably going to need more workers to handle it, but that's okay. So now we need work clothes and schnapps. Well, let's get some clothing. Let's get some clothing. It is not NECA time. We do not need NECA time. Okay. Yeah, you can go here without smushing and stomping on the
Game saved.
On that. Thank you for telling me. So we've got ourselves our sheep farm, but we got to place 3 sheepfolds.
Keep your feet in health, or you can't work, and your 6 little mouths will go hungry.
Nice little lore building here. Can we? No, we can't do that. What we can do... Can we do... Yeah, we can do you here. And we'll do one across here. Why not? Again, not entirely sure if there's a strategic, correct way to do that, but we do need the sheep. And we do need the framework knitters. Now this sucks up 50 people. This is a big manufacturing operation here. That being said, it's kind of necessary. So let's put her down. And again, we can put stuff along the top here without disturbing our woodcutters, so they can keep cutting their woods.
So watch out.
Let's see here. Yeah, we got that. So as they get more and more of their stuff here, then more and more farmers will start moving into their things here. Right now, these are only 8 out of 10 possible, and they won't. More people won't move in until they get all the stuff they want and need. Yeah, right now they're missing clothes, so they need that. So then we'll get more people coming in once they get their supply of clothes on. But then we're also going to need schnapps to make them happy. So we will need to be mindful of that.
Red sky morning, shepherd's warning.
Now, what's the deal here? I don't know if we'll have enough over here, but we could probably have enough because we do need a potato farm, and we have enough labor here to get that. Now these farms are interesting because they're sort of like the sheepfolds where you got to put down little subplots, but they're individual tiles, and there's 72 of these things to put down. So you can make your farm fields kind of creatively shaped, and we can see here they very, very handily told us about the sort of the area that that these guys need in order to remain productive. So as long as we avoid smushing that area, we'll be in good shape. In fact, we can use this to sort of fill in little crevasses along the way here and just make it nice and productive until we hit our module limit here. 51. Yeah, we can go all the way down there. Let's actually put it from the other side. Yeah, here we'll just dot the little sides here. Perfect. So there's our fields. And again, as far as I can tell, there's no efficiency gain or loss there. Now let's take a look here. You spit out potatoes every 30 seconds, and you convert schnapps every 30 seconds. So again, nice clean 1-to-1. It doesn't stay 1-to-1 the whole time, though, folks. Not the whole time. Oh, and we need more people. We need another donut. Get me another donut! Lord Cobbler demands another donut. With sprinkles. Damn it. There we go. Beautiful. Now, a few more things we can do here. Fire station would be useful. A pub would be useful, to say the least. I think, yeah, we're going to be growing sort of in this direction. So we're going to want sort of our we're going to want to go. No, I don't want to lose out on this little loop-de-loop here. Yeah, let's do this. Because I want to keep this sort of grid pattern here. I like me a nice grid.
Game saved.
Still, again, no idea if that's. Oh wow, that fits perfectly. Look at that.
Thank your loving kindness.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Well, you gotta have somewhere to drink those schnapps. I mean, what good are making schnapps if you don't have a pub to drink them in? I may be a bit of a greedy bastard, but I'm not heartless. Jeez. Have yourself a pub. Have yourself a pint of distilled vodka. Because they're potatoes. I know that's called schnapps, but that's vodka.
Maybe 3, 4 bushels. I wouldn't like to.
All right, looks like our people are happy. Excellent. Happy residents start festivals in the city. Happy residents trigger rewarding quests. Good to know. Good to know. Now let's try not to burn to death here, shall we? We might need one for each of these sections because I have a feeling these things have limited range. Let's start with our residential zone here. Yeah, no, we'll go up here, and then we'll put another one down here by the industrial section, just to be safe and secure here. Yeah. Yeah, because we do not want our industry to start to catch fire here. That would be no bueno. And actually, this goes all the way. Doesn't quite reach our port, but I don't know if that thing's going to catch fire. But we should have good coverage from here. Looks like yes, we can do ornaments. So the whole thing with the parks here. And again, I think this has something to do with your city's beauty rating. We're going to do nice little gardens here in the middle. Nice tree, and then surrounded by lawn. Nothing too garish, nothing too fancy. We'll rip up the old tree and put in a fancy groomed tree. That's got no room for trees, but we can't all have trees.
That blooming turnip was the size of her head.
Alright, I think at this point we're ready to transition to the next phase. The next phase is the worker phase. So we've pretty much, made these farmers as happy as they can be. They've got a pub, they've got fish, they've got work clothes, and there's nothing else more they could ever want. They're perfectly content. Unfortunately, these are just farmers. They don't give us much in tax money. And they can only do low-level stuff. So, in order to get more out of our population, we need to upgrade them. So once you've got a residence to its full thing, we can hit this upgrade.
You reach
Boom!
a new milestone.
So now we have converted 10 of our farmers into some workers, and now this has gotten a bit bigger. But now workers have a lot more needs than are required here. Now we need to start working with some more advanced building materials. Previously, we were just doing timber here, and we're doing just fine with timber. We got tons of timber, but now it's time to get clay into the mix. And in order to work that clay, we need more workers, because only workers can do that. But as we get more workers, we dry up the farmer population, which in this case is not a bad thing. All right, let's get our clay going here properly. Okay, workers. So the clay pit produces clay every 30 seconds. But the brick factory only produces bricks every minute, so we need 2 brick factories to keep up with 1 clay pit. Good to know. Yeah, we can put one over here. Actually, we can put both of them over here. We need to upgrade a few more farmers here. And we're going to need more baseline farmers just to keep everything supplied. So let's get that going. This is why I'm glad we got 2 different wood things, because we got plenty of wood to work with here. Otherwise, we would have to wait. In my previous playthroughs, I only had 1 sawmill going, and it just took forever while we waited for enough wood to do anything. So I'm like, you know what? In my stream game, I'm going to make 2 lumber mills, and I'm happy I did. And again, let's keep up with the prettification. I like these little designs here. Again, no idea if this is financially efficient or not. So yeah, they just start out with 1 person each, but then as they gather their needs, which we're supplying, they'll get more and more, and we can convert more and more farmers into workers without worrying about losing, not having enough farmers. Also, the other thing is, when we turn these people into workers pay more in tax income per person, which is nice. Now we're cash positive. We can convert you, and now we've got enough workers for that second furnace here. Let's get you over here. Or brick factory, rather.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't place it on the corner there. Oh, well. I was hoping to, but whatevs. Again, the actual shape and direction of your transportation network does not seem to be of the biggest of concerns, but yeah. Alright, next we need sausages. Sausage! Sausage! Lord Cobbler demands sausage! More sausage! Right then, so, sausages require a pig farm, which actually employs some farmers, which, well, makes sense because it's a pig farm.
With a lark this morning, I was.
And yeah, you guys are slowly growing more people. Yeah, see, now that all their needs are met, then the population is naturally growing here. So we don't need to build another donut block. We can just wait for that to grow into it, so to speak. And then we can go pig farm. Now this has some unattractiveness to it. I wonder why. Or at least I thought it did. Does it? Yeah, attractiveness -3. So we're going to keep those away from the residences. Because, ew. In fact, let's put this pig farm way the heck down here. Keep it downwind of all the nastiness. And let's get those styes going. Squeal like a pig. Suey. Alright. Bacon, and a bacon. Acres of bacon. I love it. Well, not bacon. Sausage. I don't know why this isn't a bacon shop. It should be a bacon shop. But, you know, sausage more makes sense for the era. Bacon wasn't quite the thing. But we do need 50 workers, and for 50 workers, we do definitely need a lot more residences. Oh yeah, let's check out the ratio. So pigs spits out 1 a minute, consumes 1 a minute. Okay, so we're good. We're good. It's a bit slower overall, but at least it's still even. Alright, speaking of even, I'm going to flesh out here, and then we'll start wrapping it around on this side here.
With a lark this morning, I was.
There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. I think we got some influence there. That's used to when the newspaper shows up. I'll show you that in action when it pops up here. It's rather an interesting mechanic, I have to say. You can kind of game it one way or another, and you can save yourself some influence if you time things correctly. Like, I want to get these sausages online before the first newspaper comes out. Otherwise, they are going to be writing bad things about the lack of meat. Alright. Yeah, too late. Alright, so let's take a look.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
So, the fact that we are no longer a negative income makes people happy. It's been a good news. The fact that there's a shortage of sausages here is a thing, and this actually makes people demand it even more. And then this is just a new company thing, but we can edit. We can put in some propaganda. We can use that influence to swap out an article. Let's get some tax income. Well, how about no effect? Let's just distract people. It's cheaper on the influence. Because right now we don't have a lot of people, so the boost to tax income isn't going to really pay off that much. But I don't want that, so boom. Are you a genius? Only people with high opinion of themselves can answer these extremely impossible questions. Love it! Love it! Publish!
Of course, you know what's best.
Lord Cobbler says, no whining about sausages. Right then. Speaking of sausages, we have enough to upgrade. We can do sort of a mass upgrade here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A new milestone.
Oh, let's do one more. Why not? Port Town. Lovely. Workers. Sausage.
Bricks
Sausage.
going on in. Shepherd's warning.
What am I lacking? Oh, I need, see, this is why we need to get our brick industry up and running. We need 5 bricks there. And these bricks were produced obnoxiously slowly, which is, again, why we wanted to make sure we had the double-barreled factory here. But again, this is not StarCraft. We do not need to get our brick factory up before the Zerg hordes come and eat our faces. That's not to say that there's nothing out there that's threatening, but from what I can tell, you're not going to get bum rushed in, you know, if you don't get a perfect build and get defenses up and running immediately. I have not actively been attacked anyway. So all those sausages are going to make our worker houses start housing more workers, thankfully. Let's do a little exploring with our ship here. See what there is to see. We'll see if we can meet one of our neighbors. While we consider our additional things here. So we can build a church. That's sort of like the pub. Ironic. But we need 25 bricks. So that's going to take a while. We can also get our bread engine going here. Our particular island, see, here's an interesting thing. Not every island can grow everything on it. We can grow potatoes, we can grow grain, and we can grow red peppers. But that's it. There's other crops out there that we can't grow. Ooh, new island has been discovered. Beautiful. Does anybody own this island? No. Now, I've seen AIs claim other islands. But I have absolutely no idea how. Because boy howdy would I love to. Because this one here, this has potato, grain, and fur abundance. Whereas this place has hops fertility, fur abundance, and niter deposit. See, this is what I want, you know, because later on the line, beer is something, and you can't grow hops on your home island. But this one right here, oh, I would love to take this place over. But again, I have no clue. As far as I can tell, there's multiplayer and you can, you know, send ships around and what have you. But yeah, I'd have to figure out a way to claim that other island. Because I do want to expand eventually. But we do have a settlement here to worry about.
Tell me you are moral, and not yet another crook-fingered wretch.
Alright, we found the Please Man. So the Crown maintains basically an Alcatraz out here. And if you run afoul of the Crown, well, they're going to come after you. But you can also work with them.
I don't have anything straightforward.
But yeah, the main thing is we don't want to anger them. Now there are things we can do with them, though. If we let's take a look at our trade routes here. So he's requesting soap and potatoes. Well, we're not really in a place to make soap right now, but we can make some extra potatoes. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Potatoes are easy. We've got potato fertility. So you know what? Let's make a whole butt ton of extra potatoes here, shall we? We can plop a potato farm here. I think we'd have enough. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We can always put a potato farm over here. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough space for a potato farm and all the fields therein. So yeah, potato farm. And we'll just go whole hog here. There we go. And you know what? Let's double down on this. I'm going to go crazy with potato trade here. I have no idea if that's going to be profitable or not. But we're just going to go whole hog, pardon the expression, and just go nuts with the potato fields. Yeah, where's your no zone, dude? I don't want to step on your toes. Yeah, this nice big contiguous potato field here. All right, so let's set this up. We can set up a trade route. And we're going to add a station, ours, and we're going to add a station, theirs. We're going to assign our flagship here, and we're going to say load potatoes. Yeah, and we'll tell you to wait for the goods. And then here we will sell potatoes. And yeah, that's all we need to do. So now you're just going to chill here until we've accumulated 50 extra potatoes with 2 extra farms going and churning and burning here. That shouldn't take too long. All right, now let's look to our bread chain here. What's this going to take? 20 frammers? I think we need more donuts. More donuts. Oh.
Fighting quite a thirst.
Too many transporters. Loading delayed. Oh. Well, okay. We might we might need another small warehouse here. Maybe, yeah. Excuse me. Get you down here to get some extra transporters to lighten the load over here. Because, yeah, they're just waiting to load and unload here because of all those potatoes. I didn't even think about logistical slots. Can we upgrade you? We are missing bricks. That's 20 bricks to upgrade our slots here. Sheesh. Hopefully that clears itself up. See, again, I'm learning about the logistics here just as much as you guys are here. Duly noted for future playthroughs. Don't overload your warehouses. There we go, and we got to do a ring around the middle here. Nap in the orchard, eh? We don't have an orchard. We've got potato fields. And a nap in the potato field, yeah, I can see a nap in the potato field. As long as they're not harvesting. Right then. Alright, so yeah, that seems to have resolved the problem. Yeah, I'm guessing it was these double barrel. What is your minor issue? Oh, quit your whining. I know it's going to take you some time. It's just a short route anyway. Well, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. You know what? There's no reason not to. Why don't we... Just because I want to see how much scratch this actually brings in. Let's turn off that so you can just go whenever. Oh, what now? Oh, quit your whining. I already acknowledged that. Go away. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, where were we? I keep getting distracted here. Bread! We need bread. We need grain.
There be potholes, so watch out.
I think with grain you can leapfrog the
field don't tend itself.
No? That may be problematic then. Alright, I guess we're going to have to relocate this. Although, yeah, actually, we take a little bite out of this, But that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Because we can get you down here. As long as we don't run afoul of your... yeah, we can sort of bleed into here. Get little wheat-potato hybrids, you know. First we came up with the tobacco. And now we have the... now we have another hybrid for you. Yeah. Do like that. And again, we're just skirting the edge here. To where it's not going to be a problem. Although we're just kind of closing off from there. We're going to have to bore a hole through all this, aren't we? Ah, bugger. No, actually, we can just draw the road over from here. We'll take up a little bit more of our trees. But that's got our field set here. All right, next, so that spits out a grain every minute. This churns through, every 30 seconds. That I can handle.
If I find there is anything wrong...
Nothing wrong there, officer. All right, we're actually going to need a second grain farm. And we can't squeeze that in there in good faith. Is there a fire going on? I didn't hear a fire. Okay, whatever. Right, second grain farm. Yeah, how much did we get? Workers, maintenance. Did it say how much we gained from that? Do you tell me how much you gave me?
I don't have anything straightforward.
Nothing? Okay. Yeah, I know.
Farm? We know fields.
I know, crazy, ain't it? There we go, nice big fields here. We'll leave room for a road going outwards here.
I love the smell of dew.
And we'll get the last of the fields here, and that should keep our mill super busy. So now we actually need to bake bread, and that's going to take... Boy, we're going to need 2 of these. Well, we can get 1 of these to start with anyway. And yeah, we can get 2 of you here. Because that one 30-second thing is going to supply the 2 of you. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting to circle this building like I did, but hey, that's how it works. Oh yeah, we need more work. We need more workers. Whoopsie doodle.
Game saved.
More's the merrier.
More's the merrier indeed. Alright, so hopefully these workers will multiply a little bit and we'll get our bread on. Especially once we get our bread on, that'll work out in our favor. Yeah, there we go. We're labor positive. See? We're good, we're good.
Don't even mind the neighbors.
Alright, we need a lot more of those. Problem is, we can't really accelerate our clay without another clay pit. Is there another clay pit floating around here somewhere? Up here. We'll stick with what we got. Now, on the other industries, we can also get into the shipbuilding industries here. Make more ships. Ooh, 25. Well, everything wants bricks. Maybe I will get into more bricks. It seems logical, yeah? And it's not too far off. we'll do like a little micro industry up here with an extra thing up here. We are going to need a lot more population though to sustain that. Another 100 workers actually. So
We all like a nap in the orchard.
I shall keep the receipt.
okay, you do that, Mr. Taxman. Could you tell me how much that? I wish it would tell me how much that was. I mean, I'm sure if I caught it like right when I deposited it, would like be a number that flies up. But I mean, we seem to be doing pretty well. All right, let's get our beautification here. Yeah, we'll do the folklore this time. Maybe I mix things up a little bit.
Don't even mind the neighbors. You're... No, never.
All right, we're going to keep our grid system going here. There we go.
You're tying the knot. Never.
Happy as a pig in muck.
Well, guess what? You're getting out of the muck, Miss Farmer. You're working the clay pit. Alright, so clay pit, and now we need 2 brick factories. Oh yeah, we actually also need the small warehouse here. To because you're not going to have the reach to get all the way down there.
In the orchard.
Yeah, we just need the farmers to do their thing. Oh yeah, it'd help if I gave them a road. I gave them the garden in the middle. I didn't give them a road. I'll do one at a time because I don't want to pull the rug out from under the farmers. Gotta wait for them to catch up too. And there's a little bit of a lag delay, and I think that's by design. Like you don't just plop it down and they insta grow to that. You gotta wait a little bit. But we have enough workers to get our first oven going here. The workers are growing nicely. So we've got our second oven going here. Brick factory. And that should allow us to get our church down pretty well here. Now the next thing they've got for us here is soap to de-stinkify some of our people here. And well, yeah, I could see that working here. Ooh, you're about to. You about to drop some cash on me, or are you going the other? All right, you're about to drop some cash on me. So let's take a moment here.
Instructions.
15 potatoes. We could probably spam out a few more potatoes here, and just so you know, we could conceivably hold 150 potatoes per trip here. All right, 30,700, 800.
Very well.
240 bucks. Is that worth the time and effort? Let's do some math on this. 240 bucks for 15. Wait, that's the bakery. that might not necessarily be worth it. But hey, we've already got it set up, so I'm just going to run with it. But I'm not going to go crazy spamming that out. All right, we've got our stuff here. Let's get our let us get some Crystal Dragon action going here.
A fire broke out.
Uh-oh. And what's on
We
fire?
earned this.
Seriously, what's on fire? Okay, good. I was about to say. Oh, there you are. Guys, I did build a.
Festering filth.
I did build one over here. Yes. Did I build a? Yeah, I built one over here. There, you're there. Okay, phew. All right, they got that one out. Hurry, man, hurry! Who dropped the lantern?
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
Oh man, it's spreading.
Festering filth.
I've had fires in my test games before, but they usually only spread like once or twice. I do not need my town to go up like a tinderbox. Guys, can you lend me an assist? Oh, population happiness. Oh, so the happier people are, the more willing they are to fight the fires? Interesting. Well,
With a lark this morning, I was.
what about you? Fire Brigade in action. Yeah, mobilize, come on!
Fetid, festering filth.
Yeah, why are you taking the long way, man? I guess I didn't have to mobilize them. I'm sure the newspaper will have wonderful things to say to me about this. But, whatever. Alright, we'll plop you down. Finish you off here. And what the hey, how about a row of bushes? Make it all nicey-nicey. The fire, that's old news. Fake news! Right then. Alright, let's get some soap. Because that fire probably makes things smell like burning hair. Which is not the most pleasant of...
Fire has been vanquished.
Woohoo! Take that, fire!
I shall keep the receipt.
Alright, well then, let's see. So, more pigs, more tallow means more... Oh, soap's actually made pretty quickly. But, look at this. Soap and tallow require steel. Now, we have 10, so we can build one of each. But that's it. We can only build one of each.
Darling, bring your Pari's hat.
And, you know, we've got enough frammers for this. Yeah, we'll keep the pigs,
Better doing this by hand.
best to keep that away from the population here. Perfect. Creek. 40 workers, eh? I think we can swing that. Let's get my upgrader. Excuse me. There we go. Close enough. Now, are you Are you? Yeah, your attractiveness, the tallow rendering is probably not the most fragrant of professions here.
Better doing this by hand.
So we'll keep all the piggy pig stuff over here. Or maybe, yeah, we'll put you over here like that. Get some roads wrapping around here. And then, what do we need for soap? 50 workers, jeez. Alright, well, looks like we need more donuts. More donuts. Better be the cream-filled ones. Is that a bear? Please don't.
Pie smells gurtlush.
Okay, so we've got fragrant fish pies and a giant grizzly near us. That's not a good combination. Well, so, yeah. Hopefully you're just decoration, Mr. Grizzly, and you're not actually here to come maul us in the face. Because that would be bad. That'd be bad.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
Alright, our town's taking shape here, and I like this design. I mean, I have no idea if it is strategically effective or not, but it seems to be working well for me, so I ain't gonna knock it. Let's get you guys upgraded. Oh, you're too new. You haven't filled up. Yeah, we'll get you guys. We'll start upgrading you once we start getting more frammers in.
You're tying the knot. Never.
Well, we have a church now. You can tie the knot. It works.
That bloomin' turnip was the size of her head.
Alright, what else? Yeah, we do need this soap here. And we could just plop this down, go negative in the workers for a little bit.
If I find there is anything wrong...
Just chill, dude. We're good. It's too bad we can't convert just 7 people, because otherwise we'd have a perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Alright, yeah, we got enough workers.
My folks were farmers. Stink of manure or stink of grease makes no odds, as long as you're paid.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Something for all seasons.
What, manure? Let's get some extra beautification along here, just to maybe counteract the piggy wiggy stink. Now that's we can't build any. We don't have enough steel to get that going here. So we're gonna have to think about that and think about ways to combat that. But we do want to start expanding our naval presence here. So let us look into sails in a harbor here. 25, not too shabby. We can make do with that. There's our ship.
Game saved.
But I think this is a good stopping point. So we have just gotten our soap production online. That should help our workers become inspired to fill up their houses, because that's another one of their many needs being met. We're bringing in some cash. We're tax positive. Plus we're bringing in some trade income. So yeah, all in all, I'm liking this, and I'm going to declare the whole build your population center in, well, the center rather than along the edge here, a success. So guys, if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!